I'm Dr. Eric Lewis.
And I'm Dr. Kristina Lewis. We are a husband and wife team that runs a naturopathic medical practice in Asheville, North Carolina. We met and fell in love at first sight at medical school and have been an inseparable team ever since. Our lives have been personally impacted by hemochromatosis.
By 2012, in my mid-30s, I had developed joint pains, insomnia, and brain fog. I had been a healthy person and was doing everything right, eating well, exercising, taking my vitamins and supplements, but something was off. At first, I chalked it up to being a new parent, on being too busy, on anything else I could think to blame it on. But deep down, I suspected something was wrong. It was a scary, sinking feeling. When doing some routine blood work, I added an iron panel as an afterthought. Imagine my shock when it came back with a serum iron 20 points over the upper limit of normal, along with a significantly elevated transferrin saturation percentage. My wife and I stared at each other and we both wondered, could this be hemochromatosis?
Hemochromatosis was something we had learned about in medical school. There was a lecture here, a lecture there, a test question about being cautious about supplementing iron, but we had never seen patients with this condition. It seemed fairly uncommon and was shuffled to the backs of our respective consciousness.
To investigate the root cause of my elevated iron levels, I did the genetic test. I found out that I was a heterozygous carrier of the C282Y gene mutation, meaning I carry one copy of the HFE mutation. So I immediately got to work, seeking out information about approaching hemochromatosis with not only conventional therapies, but also using tools like diet, supplements, and holistic medicine.
Meanwhile, I jumped in alongside Eric to research and understand how the condition would impact our family. As the one who loves to cook, I wondered how it might change our family's meals and recipes.
We were both shocked, not only at the lack of information, but also the conflicting and confusing information we found. Here we were, educated naturopathic doctors who understood biochemistry and medical science, and we were confused.
We started to imagine what it must be like for people who have this condition, but who are not trained to understand medicine. How much more confused, overwhelmed, and lost must they feel?
I realized that as I went on my personal journey to learn how to be healthy with hemochromatosis, I could share what I learned with others at the same time. I also realized that my unique perspective from being both an expert in natural medicine and a patient with the condition might help bridge the information gap between doctor and patient.
And while I may not be the patient, I am also a doctor, and this condition was now critically important for me to understand as well, personally and professionally. For my part, I put my focus on ways to lower the iron in his meals while maintaining a regular diet for the rest of us. I tend toward having low iron, which makes for a fun contrast when creating family meals.
Yes, it does. You see, naturopathic doctors like us are experts at integrating the science of medicine with the art of holistic healing. Naturopathic medicine seeks to understand the underlying cause of disease as opposed to just treating the symptoms, and to support the body's natural and inherent ability to heal itself. Thus, our focus on whole body health to help manage hemochromatosis.